Happy New Year's, Fredlings, and we are back with another video and live stream here today on Lucky Mountain Zoo in Fredtopia. No, wrong series. Lucky Mountain Zoo, and we are doing, I can't say this name for some reason.
Reticulated Giraffe.
Reticulated Giraffe. We are building the Reticulated Giraffe in Planet Zoo in Lucky Mountain Zoo. And it looks like your name's kind of hard to say. Your name's very hard to say.
How to say tabax correctly? Tuxpu.
Tuxpu, thanks for coming out to the stream. How are you doing? Definitely did not forget to mute my audio there. So let's do the Reticulated Giraffe, and I think we're going to build it here. I usually would build it. I wanted to build it. I don't know. I'm debating, I guess. Because if I build it here, then at least the animals, or the people when they eat, they're not going to be upset with the animals smelling. Like, the elephant smells, it seems. I mean, I guess all the animals, it's a damn zoo. I mean, what the hell do you expect? So I guess maybe we'll build a giraffe out here. And I don't know what the stats are, but I did already purchase 2 of them. Or adopted. Depending on how you call it, but it just say purchase in the game. Where is the Reticulated Giraffe? I think if I just... That's my YouTube stream link. Thank you, Planet Zoo. Let's copy this. There's only one giraffe in the game, so I don't know why they just don't call it just giraffe, but what do I know, right? Okay, so we got 2 of them, and the animals for 2 giraffes, we're going to need 1,600 square feet. Or, sorry, 1,638 square meters. For 3 of them, you're going to need 2,000. And juveniles is no water needed, just some, like, tall trees. Alright, so let's build it here. I don't know if this is big enough, though. But I hope it is, I mean, I guess. So if you didn't see last night's stream, I know it was super late for all my Europeans. We kind of did some sort of design like this, where we kind of have the rocks go out a little bit, like this. And then we, what is that, 4, 5, 6... 6 would be good, because this is going to start looking a little weird when if it's not connected all the way. But I did it like that, and then I grabbed some barriers from this here, like the detail and design. And what I'm going to do is this is going to be like really our how do you call it? It's a railing. I mean, it's a railing so that people can come see it. And we're going to do really well, I mean, giraffes can actually come up to you and touch you without, like, murdering you. So maybe we actually can keep this so that the giraffes can touch the people. Do you think the giraffes would jump, like, walk over this? I don't know if giraffes... Do you think giraffes can walk over this? Probably, right? Probably. So maybe it can't be a null barrier. I do want it to be. I really do want it to be a null barrier, but I don't know if it can be now that I've just put that in my head. But Happy New Year's! I like when you went into panic mode when you saw my comment. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I was like. I was like, now I can't call him Tapax. Tuxpu. I can't call him Tapax anymore because he literally made a video just for me. So that I never say it wrong. And I was like, ah, shit, here we go again, man. But I hope everyone's having a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I mean, I guess I think it's what? I think it's New Year's everywhere now, so I guess New Year's Day for everybody. Been quite a eventful morning. Now we're playing some Planet Zoo. Like, who doesn't like Planet Zoo? Come on, no? If you don't like Planet Zoo, I don't know what you guys are doing. Did you guys get anything cool? Did you guys do anything cool? Swear count 1. What was the swear? What was the swear? What was the swear? It just says swear count 1, but what was the swear? I need to know. I need to know. I see if it's legit or not. If it's legit, then I'll do it. If it's legit, I'll do it, okay? Let's look up giraffe Chicago Zoo. We should just type in Lincoln Way Zoo. I want to see do they have fences? Like, I can't remember. I mean, obviously they have a fence. I do remember them having a fence, though. Huh, but they can, like, touch the people at the same time as well, so that's what I'm confused about. Well, we'll find out, I guess, right? You said shit. Shit does not count as a swear word. Shit does not count as a swear word. I'm talking about, like, F. I'm talking about, like, beep. I mean, like, shit does not count. That does not count. That do not count. That definitely does not count. I love you, Petal. But not yet. We're getting as perfect as possible. Oh my goodness me. Bruh. No, bruh. There we go. Fine. Goodness me. I hope this is big. I just don't know how I'm gonna make it, because the giraffes need to, like, walk around here. Yeah, I get it. But, I mean, at the same time, like... At the same time, like, how am I gonna do it so... that they don't walk out? I mean... Happy New Year, Zach! Thanks for coming out to the live stream. How are you doing today? Today we're building the
Reticulated Giraffe.
Reticulated Giraffe. The Reticulated Giraffe, huh? And we're going to try to do this all under an hour as well. I'm actually really excited today, because later tonight PvP is supposed to help me with my new SSD so that I can play some flippin' what's it called? VR. I mean, I don't know how to say it. And I can have I have the less stress that my local drive is going to explode every 3 seconds. So I'm going to put it to here, and then I just hope the giraffes, well, because the giraffes can come up and pet people, can't they? I don't know if they can in the game. I honestly don't know if they can in the game. But we're going to pretend like they can. So maybe I should start down here before I just keep going super far away. Oops. Oops. That's just like the little bug with... When you get off like a curved piece like this, it'll bug and just like instantly just like move your thing on that side. I don't get why that's a feature, but it is, so I'm just gonna have to mess with it. But that should be good. There shouldn't be an issue with the giraffes at this point. Well, we'll find out, I guess, right? I actually don't know. We'll find out, I guess. For your information, YouTube is demonetizing all videos with swear words. Yes, the goal of the... Well, I didn't actually know that, by the way, Zach. I did not know that. But, this year, our goal as Metal Pedal is going to be keeping track of, is we're going to do... No, we're going to try our absolutely darndest, at least, to not swear. And I know that's going to be nearly impossible to do. I mean, it's not going to be impossible to do. But it's going to be difficult to do, at least for me. So, with that being said, we're going to do, like, I don't know, 5 push-ups per swear word, I don't know. And there should be, like, a 0, like, wait time as well. So, like, if I swear, like, I should do it, like, right away, because if I wait too long, then I'm gonna forget about it or think I've done it. Like, I gotta, like, do it, like, just right then and there, you know? Like, something like that. So that I think, well, that's obviously what I plan on doing. But it has to be, like, a legit swear word. But shoot! I mean, does that count? I don't know. Reticulated Giraffe is the new Tap-X. Tuxpoo. The new Tuxpoo. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Alright. And then I think if we filled this up with water, then it would be like a nice cool little pond. But, like, why would this be a concrete wall? A giraffe doesn't need a concrete wall. There's no way a chain link will do. Definitely a chain link. Maybe this should be a chain link up here. I mean, the back wall makes sense why it needs to be concrete. I get that. Because there's penguins on the other sides. But do you think penguins would, like, mix well with giraffes? The African penguins, not emperor penguins. Like, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. I get that. Where's this? Is this snapping to something? We're gonna get that as close as we can to the wall. Then we'll grab our null barrier and hopefully find where this is. Here it is, perfect. And hook that together, and boom! Giraffe time. That simple, y'all. That simple, dog. It ain't that hard. Now we got the reticulated giraffe. Giraffe. Boom. Throw that in there. And I already bought 2 of them at the beginning of the stream. And we actually got some quality ones. We got this gold star male. As well as this normal female here. They're both pretty close to each other, though, in terms of the thing. This one has a gold one, and the other one doesn't. And it's only like 113 points. Hopefully this is big enough for them. We'll find out. When is the next stream coming after? When is the next stream coming after this? So the next stream after today will be next Sunday. There will be a 7-day break, most likely. Well, I mean, yeah, there will be a 7-day break because I'm gonna be very busy the next couple of days or the whole week because there's a full-time person leaving and I'm taking their spot. I think this might be a training exercise. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know, but. I'm pretty much being the full-time person for this week, and I also have to do my normal duties as well at the same time, so it's going to be a lot. So I'm going to be pretty much gone every day for like 12 hours a day every day, and it's going to be quite difficult. And then I have to do shit from home, so I'm already exhausted. I could only imagine how it is next Sunday, but next Sunday is the next stream that we do plan on doing. And you know why these drafts aren't coming? Because I didn't press play. But yeah, that's the goal. Don't forget to take naps. God dang, Zach. I would love... Wait, what is wrong? Animal delivery abandoned? Because the destination is what? Hold on, what? Okay, why are the giraffes sitting in this small box? 1. And 2, the destination is literally right here, bruh. I'm so happy in the game that you can share a wall. Like, you see how this wall is the same here? You can share it like that. That just makes common sense. But in some games, I know for a fact that would not be, like, legit. It said, important requires detail. What's up? What's up? What's up? Animal delivery abandoned because destination is inaccessible. Why? How is it inaccessible? Zach Daily Games, Paddle Metal, Duxpoo, like, this clearly looks like this is all pathed up. Like, you can walk right down to here. There's a guy literally, there's a woman proving it right now. Guy, woman, whatever. What are y'all talking about? There ain't no way. And y'all are going to, like, a dead... Oh, there... Hello? Goodness me. So the one person's coming. Move. Abrupt moment. That's what I'm saying, literally. Yeah, okay, just... Okay, wow, look at beautiful. The females here, look at absolutely beautiful. I feel like those are not tall enough, and I can see why they probably use fences. Okay, is this big enough for you? And now I actually don't feel like this is big enough for the giraffe. I don't think it is. We'll see. We'll check. Traversal area. Terrain. Actually, it's 3,320 square meters. So we should be good. They want less long grass and they want soil. No, a little sand, no snow. They don't really want water. But we're going to give them water. And you know how cool, I don't know, like, I'm assuming if this was real life, the giraffe would, like, look over this fence and be like, oh, look at the cool penguins. But I feel like the penguins won't beef with the giraffe. But the whole point of this is the giraffe, I mean, I feel like the giraffe could probably jump over this thing. Maybe it's just tall enough. Maybe there's like we need to put a little fence under it. I don't know. But, you know, so that they could pet the guests and vice versa. And these giraffes are tall, so I should pause the giraffe here, and then we need to make a building, like, tall enough so that they can come in and out. And maybe we'll use that mud thing. But here's the golden one. This is why we had the gold. Well, I mean, it just so happens to also be gold. But there is a golden star, so that must be, like, the rarer one, because this is, like, a little brown. And then this one's, like, gold. It's very weird. All right, perfect. But regardless, let's pause here, and we always want to add in water, which the water could, in theory, go from here to here, like make it one big pond, but it's going to look a little weird just based on the game. So what we'll do is we'll add in a little bit of water here next to here. We'll push it down. It doesn't need to be deep. Just a little bit so that these giraffes can kind of like walk around and do their thing, get a little bit of drink from it if they wanted to. I doubt that they would get a drink from this because they'll have fresh water, but we'll add a little bit of water there, and that looks perfect. How are you doing, Zach? How's everyone doing today? Anybody do anything fun last night? Anybody do partying? Did anybody like do anything? I didn't do much, and Zach says, I bet it's because the game was paused. Yeah, it probably was, honestly. I didn't really do much yesterday. I was absolutely exhausted, but I had 4 pizza breads. If you don't know what that is, you just take an Italian, like a sausage roll, an Italian beef roll, you know, put the beef in it, those kind of rolls. You rip it in half. You put the pizza sauce on it. You put some mozzarella on it. You put it in a toaster oven for 400 for 8 minutes. Voila, you have yourself some pizza bread. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's delicious. It's delicious. Alright, we're going to use the mud buildings here, the African style builds for the building this time. And the reason why, it's going to take me a little less time to do it. And it actually will like kind of semi-match for what we need this to go with. Because it's a tall building. These are could be customly done. I mean, it just would look a little weird if there was like all these caves. I think. So we're going to change up. Alright, so it's called a mud wall base. And this is where we'll do the giraffes and put them inside here. The giraffe looks like we're going to need at least like 2 or 3 high. So we'll press play and we'll let that giraffe kind of do their own thing. And we'll just kind of customly get this out. So the giraffe need maybe like 4 of them wide and like 3 long. I hope. Well, I guess we can test this right now, shouldn't we? We can always test it. Go like this, and then we'll rotate this around. Unless there's like another... Oh, I forgot. I do forget. The giraffe will not be able to walk in like that, so they're gonna need like a custom door. Okay, so this wall piece is called... Why does it look so weird? Oh, you know what would be so cool if these had windows. These would be so cool if there was like windows. Oh, look, there's a curve. There's a curve one. I didn't know there's a curve one. Shoot, that must be like a new update or something. I don't remember seeing that. And the reason why I'm saying that these would be cool with some like windows is like, you know, I am stuttering. The giraffe, like obviously the giraffe can look out the window, 1, and 2, the guests can look at the giraffe. But I mean, if it's also, you know, this is inside, so the giraffe 90% of the time is probably gonna be like sleeping, so you know, he doesn't have to like be bothered. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm thinking about saying it out loud. But yeah, this is the reason why I didn't want to make this a custom like little thing we did down over here, because like this thing is huge. And this is also not straight. Let's try to get this as good as possible. I'm not really too worried if some of those rocks are sticking through. That's only going to be us that's going to see that. But I don't want it to be too weird. So we'll go like that, and then I think if we grab some, double click on this, click on the here, make these the null walls, it'll look a little bit nicer, at least on this side. And then we'll click on this whole building and move it forward. Ta-da! Perfect. Alright. And then we need to grab some... I guess we can stick it like a glass pane in this. But let's take and see if these giraffes can actually walk in here first. That's a traversable area. The giraffes barely can make it through this door. Goodness me. They can. I mean, definitely a giraffe could fit through that, to be honest with you. I've seen doors that are smaller. We're going to pause. And what we'll do is... we'll just extend this one. And then we'll make this like a little larger. Like this, and now there should be like an easy... Look at how beautiful this is. Like, look at that. Oh my god. That's awesome. I feel like these fences are just too small. I don't think the giraffe will, like, kill people. Not on purpose, at least, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's definitely a huge door for them to come in, so that's a good sign. We'll make this a little taller, though. So we'll just grab all this fence, right? And then we'll just grab our little move tool, and we'll move this up to, like, I don't know, I guess 3 meters is probably fine. And then we'll click on the giraffe, and we'll take a look at some of our... So too much long grass, and they want soil. They really don't want rock. They're okay with it, but they don't really want rock. So we're going to just kind of paint a little bit of rock in, of course, our classic concrete style. Paint just a little bit of rock in, but we don't want to go too much because they start freaking out. Low-key, I gotta go. You can only imagine with your feet kind of walking on that. As a giraffe, but too much long grass. Definitely too much long grass. No one likes long grass. I don't like how long grass looks, so I get why they don't like it. So we're going to put some more short grass in just to kind of defaultly kind of get that going. Now that we're in good range. Then they want some soil. We're going to add some soil right by our little pond over here, which will also kind of blend into this side. So, you know, that should look pretty legit. So we'll add some soil in. Just kind of like all on this side. That looks pretty good with me. And it's actually pretty freaky. Or, I'm sorry, pretty flipping. I don't think freaking is a bad word. We're trying not to swear this whole year. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Probably isn't possible, but we're going to try our best to at least limit it. We'll add a couple splotches of that, what's it called? Of that light soil in here. That looks good. And then we need to make the hard shelter, but we're actually already good in terms of this. You know what? Let's get some other... I always put, like, the stuff last for these animals in here. Like the food and the toys. Why don't I put that first so that we can at least watch them do something? While they're doing things, you know? Like, for example, here, look at suspended feeder. Well, a suspended feeder right over here. Look at this. This would be so nice. Boom. Add it right there. Come on, now. Food cage, we'll add one over here. Boom. We'll put the food cage over here. Boom. That's all they... Do they even have toys? I don't think they have toys, but I'll add a sprinkler for them. That's what they say they would like. That's all... Oh, and they have a rubbing pillar. But this, out of all the animals, wouldn't this be the wouldn't this be the one that you would want to have that tree? They have a tree rubbing one, and they have a tree feeder, but they don't have a tree feeder for the giraffe. That's just not legit. It's not legit. Okay, so one time I went to the zoo, actually fairly recently as well. It was, there was... What's the issue here? Hard shelter. Yeah, there's one time we went to the zoo and, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so the giraffe habitat, it kind of goes, like, down, like, into a ditch and then comes up with the fence. But the giraffe, I guess, yeah, there was a big fence around it. And it was not like this. Like, it was a lot more safer, I guess. Definitely was a lot more safer than this. But there was a tree that would just, like, I mean, it was in May, so the tree was, like, hanging over the habitat, and the giraffe was, like, standing at this, like, 45-degree angle, reaching over, trying to grab some leaves, like bonus leaves from their diet. Oh, and he got him. He got him. But it's, like, very, like, it's so cool because the giraffe's, like, chewing, like, slow motion. I don't know how to explain it. It's really cool. It's like, it's really cool. I don't know how to explain other than that. Alright, so we got a rubbing post, we got a feeding post, we got another, like, enrichment eater, which this is very realistic. You can see something like this. And then there is a sprinkler over here. I don't know if they're going to use that or not, but they're good. Also, we need to add these food pans and all that stuff. It always seems like we never have enough staff members. I mean, we don't have any of them on, we have 12 caretakers. I forget which ones do what. Keepers? I thought a keeper would take care of, like, the animals. And a caretaker cleans, a keeper works on the animals. Well, I had 2 more keepers in. But there's never, like, I think it's because I'm overworking them, honestly. I don't think there's I think this park is also very huge that they're having issues traveling from place to place. There's, like, nobody on, everyone just walks around, and the nearest staff room for these guys is, like, here. Like, these guys, like, go here. I think everyone goes here. I think everyone can go here. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, or here, and then there's one here. So it's a pretty far walk for a lot of these things. So I guess it makes sense. Alright, perfect. So that giraffe is there. What else are we missing? Just the hard shelter. Yeah, plant coverage. We do want to give them some plants. Okay, and this is the one where I actually do want to start adding in, like, trees. Because, obviously, I'm trying to match this vibe over here. We're going to have a smaller pond, I guess, or maybe something else. I don't know what we're going to do. But I do want to kind of make this kind of detailed. Like, have a nice... Because this is big, like a big gray thing. So, maybe we should hide... I'm trying to hide this as best as I can. Does that... But that's like a huge-ass gray thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Oh, look at... He's drinking the water. He's drinking, like, the dirt from that angle. Zach says, it's raining here and I've been lazy and watching YouTube. I would love... Well, oh yeah, well, aren't you streaming later tonight? It is always nice to kind of sit down and relax a little bit. Seems like it's all busy all the time. Unfortunate. Well, at least for my case. Because, like, for example, like... What is this? Did I use these? These look pretty nice. I think I used these. Yeah, I used them over here. I knew I used them. Yeah, I want to add as much trees as I possibly can for these guys so that they can have something to, like, eat on, snack on. I know they're not going to snack on it in the game, but I want it to kind of match this beautiful vibe. You know how you see, like, it's nice and green and lush here? And then, look at this. Putting this one tree here instantly, like, hides that nasty... Watch this. Delete. You see how nasty it is? Boom. It's like you instantly hide it. It's like, it's crazy. And obviously, we're not even looking at the guest point of view. But it just hides, like, boom. I definitely need to, like, do work zones and all that sort of stuff, too. But, yeah, I just kind of like adding the trees in. And... Oh, look at they're eating! Pause, pause. Morg says pause. Who remembers Morgs? Is that so 2020? I'm trying to get, like, a good, like... This is such a good, like, a good... This is a cool thing, but I don't know if it's a good, like, picture. Trying to, like, get a, like a... Cause it's like, it's my framing on this is kind of bad because I don't know where to put I really don't know where to aim the camera. Do I just get a single giraffe? Maybe I should just get a single giraffe. But then you got this nice World War II fence here. We'll use that one. If not, I'll go with this, like, wide shot. One of those will be the thumbnail later today. Alright, perfect. Let's press play. Let them eat. Let them do their thing. Then we'll add in our... This is probably the one habitat where I actually don't want to add the rocks in. Because these giraffes would definitely hurt themselves. So I don't want them to hurt themselves. Not like I'm... Obviously, they wouldn't hurt themselves on purpose. But I feel like they could potentially hurt themselves. And I feel like the giraffes are definitely going to want to have as much foliage as possible. And obviously, we kind of want to hide that away from this main area so they can at least get a little bit of calmness. I don't know if that's exactly what will happen. It's the reed. I think the reeds are a part of this build. Where is the reeds? Here they are. God, these just look so good. I know I know it's like the same thing I do every time, but it just adds just a little bit of detail in my opinion. I like to make it kind of boop. And then these things too. I know they're not new. I don't think they're new. Maybe they are, but first time I'm using them. Looks like they're definitely those kind of like weeds, kind of like growing in there. And then we just gotta add the roof for them. And maybe like add a couple more trees. Let's see how the animals are agreeing with this or not agreeing with this. 6% coverage. They want a little bit more coverage. I don't want to add any trees in the habitat per se of because I don't want to prevent the view of the people, as well as I don't want to prevent the giraffes from like getting caught up. And maybe we can add 3 of them in here, because this is pretty large. I gotta look at the Zootopia map, though. Maybe we'll add in some, like, little bushes if we have any of these. What about this tree? I don't think we put one of those in. That's a beautiful tree, though. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. I don't know where I would put that. I don't know. Alright, let's do the roof. That's what I do need to do. So let's go to roofings. Let's grab the thatch roof. And the issue that I had last time with the roofs is, like, for some reason they just wouldn't snap. And it looks like they might have fixed that. Or I just was using the wrong pieces. I can't remember. I mean, when I first did this series, what, over a year ago? Well, now, like, what, 2 years ago? There was definitely a lot of issues, so, and there was definitely a lot of fixes, so I would not be surprised if they patched some of these things. But I think it was the flat. I think the flat was the main issue. I don't think there is a flat roof that snaps. Like here is one in my hand, but I don't think there is one that snaps. It's a mud floor, which I don't think existed before. Which I guess is what we could use. I'm not going to be for that. So use the mud floor, and what we're going to do is to take that and grab our flat roof and press F to snap to it. And then we'll delete the mud floor. Grab all of these. And then we'll just kind of suck this in here. And then that should be pretty dang close. I remember that being an issue. So we'll kind of push it up a little bit. And then we should be good to go. Check our giraffes and see if they can walk inside of there. They can, still perfect. Let's give them some sleeping quarters. Let's go to habitat. And they're going to want some bedding. Grab them some nice little bedding here. We're going to need them to have a water bowl, because it's just always good to have these things, you know. What happens if it gets too cold out, you know? That's my case scenario. Drop some water in there so if they ever need to eat, or I'm sorry, drink. And then, like, that's more of like an emergency thing, so I don't think like that's their main eating. Water bowl. Do they have like a food bowl, or is that like, is this their main feeder? Like, maybe they don't actually have a food bowl. I feel like the food cage is their actual thing, and it is realistic to see stuff like that, though. Like just kind of like that show. It's definitely realistic. The roof looks good. Thank you, Zach. I want to add a sheet of glass in this though, and then do we have like a sheet of glass that'll at least fit in here? I don't know if it will, but... Oh my goodness. Yes, if I have something like this. I know we used this before, but I mean, well, that's like really the only design we have, but this would definitely look like a real zoo. Look at that. It looks like a prison, though. It looks like a prison, but like a zoo at the same time. And it looks like this is floating, but that's just the angle of this floor, strangely enough. Oh, look at this. This giraffe's like, nah, I'm going to sleep. Nah, dog, I'm going to sleep. It looks like it's floating, but it's not. Alright, I think we're actually done with that. I think that was probably one of our quickest builds. We're going way quicker now. I mean, some of these builds don't really require a lot, and we could do a bunch of them in a stream. But I'm exhausted. I might take a nap after this. Is your park making money? Well, I actually have no idea. Probably not. We'll take a look. I doubt that it is. And the reason why is because I have not been focusing on that at all. Like, I know in some of the other parks I will, but I don't know. Well, there's another thing in this game that I haven't used even in Planet Coaster, is you can promote your park. You can do banner adverts, gulpy videos, you can do viral videos, you can make late night talk shows, family hour, commercial comedy, like newspapers, cereal boxes, posters. You take loans out here. I mean, I never played any of the Planet Coaster games in theory to make like actual like money mode, and I think I should do that at some point. But I've never done that at this point. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're paying. It shows us taxes. It shows us taxes, cash flow, transport rides, animal food, donations, construction, power, total profit. They actually show us a lot of things in here that I did not know exist. Animal transfer costs? What? I didn't know there was an animal transfer cost. I don't know what I'm looking at, though. I really don't. It's very confusing. Finances. Here is what you're looking for, Zach. Alright. I want to tell you, Zach, it's not as bad as it seems, okay? We're only losing $26,000 a year. $27,000 now. $27,000 and a half a year. Okay? But we have no loans at all. So, it can't be that bad, right? It cannot be that bad, Zach. A lot of our stuffs are coming from construction costs, you know? That just needs to be added to the thing. Outgoing expensive. Staff wages. $77,000. $77,000 we're spending on staff wages. $1,300, about to be $1,300 on, you can't read it because my face is here. $1,300 on animal food. Facility running cost, $5,000 roughly. And scenery running cost about, wow, scenery stuff costs actually a lot more than I thought. That looks bad. Well, I could do two things. One is I can fire more staff members. That should get us underneath the bar. We're at negative $30,000 now. Like, that's not like all time. But I think that's... Oh, total profit? Is this total profit for like forever? Like, if this is total profit forever, we're actually not that bad. We're actually not that bad if that's total profit forever. But, I feel like it would be like... I honestly feel like a game like this, you would be like lopsided one way or the other, like by like a million or not. Because I think in Planet Coaster, if I go for so long, it usually seems like I get nothing. It seems like I'm like millions of dollars in debt. So that's weird. Okay, taxes. We're paying taxes on habitat area tax. And why are we paying that on here? Is that because we're paying because there's not enough room for some of them? But we're making money. Where are we making our money? We're making... The most amount of money is from shops and donate. We're actually making a lot of money from donations. Okay, so with that being said, let's grab one of these bins here. These donation bins. And let's add one more there. And let's add one more there. And then we'll grab some of our educational signs. I like to put the educational signs kind of like in the corner because... it seems like that's where it would be in real life. Next to the donation bin. Make you feel kind of sad about yourself. About not donating. You know. How are you going to not donate to this beautiful giraffe here. What is this giraffe called again?
Reticulated giraffe.
Reticulated giraffe. Like, how are you gonna not donate to the reticulated giraffe? Change that sign up there. Change that sign up here. Zach says you need to fire some people. Honestly, I feel like we should. I feel like I should do, like, redo the work zones and stuff like that. Let's see how many staff members we have, and let's see who we can get fired. Can we look and see, let's go to zoo. Let's go to staff. We have 5 veterinarians, 17 keepers, 2 educators, 3 security guards, 15 caretakers, and 26 vendors. A lot of these don't have work zones, so they're kind of just walking all over the place. That's probably taking up too much time and too much money. But what we don't actually need is one of these security guards. You're fired. The reason why we're firing the security guard is because I have it on the game that people don't have issues with. They're not actually going to fight. In some of the games, they'll kick over garbage bins. They'll do shady stuff. I don't know if this game allows them to steal animals, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. Or jump into the area. Would not surprise me. Now, do we need 5 veterinarians? This one's on a coffee break. Going for a rest? Ellie Porter, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Okay, there is no break. Allison Holtz, fired. Anybody that's on break right now is getting fired. Security guard, that makes sense. You always go on break. That makes sense. Vendors, serving customer. That's what we like to see, Jerry Roper. Perfect. And I think we can get one more.
Reticulated giraffe.
Reticulated giraffe. Okay? I think we can get at least one more. Confirmed. Beautiful. We're going to get ourselves another beautiful baby girl. Boom. $8,000. That comes from all their staff wages. That vet was charging me like $3,100 a month. Claude in like 6 months from now gets fired. Why? On break. Guys, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. They just fired me for no reason. Bro, you literally said on stream, bro, that you fired a dude for like, bro. That's what I would say. I made a YouTube P about your Discord. I feel like I'm in the class clown in the Claude from Chicago community. Why? Dope books. Alright, here we go. I don't know what this video is. We're going to play this. I'm going to show you the close-up of our stuff, and then we'll go, then Claude is going to eat. Properties. Just property monitor. Happy video, Fredlings, and we are lucky doing New Year's long series. That seems honestly about right, though. That seems honestly about right. Oh my god, that's great. That's great. I love seeing the memes, honestly. The memes are keep them coming, keep them flowing, keep them flowing. I don't know if I liked that video. Hold on, let me. I don't know if I was logged into my account when I looked at that. No, I wasn't logged into my account, but I'll like it when I get out. That was awesome. Well, yes, here it is. We have 3 giraffes. All right, y'all are not beefing with each other, right? Oh, we can get more. I think we get more. I don't know how many giraffes you would have in a place like this. But I think this is probably good. Let's actually read the fun facts before we eat this wheat. We may as well read the fun fact every once in a while. Here you go. Reticulated giraffe. They're endangered. Only 8,500 left in the world. They can be only found in this part of Africa. They like to be in groups of 2 to 12 giraffes in a group. 4 males up to 8 females. They could be as 5.4 meters tall. Women, it can actually be 4.6 meters tall. 25 years old is their max life. And then males, about 1,200 kilograms. Females, 830 kilograms. Let's read some fun facts. Over here. The giraffe is the largest, the giraffe is the tallest animal in the world. Fun fact number 2, the tongue of a giraffe is 45 centimeters long and prehensile. Male giraffes fight vigorously by swinging their necks and horned heads into another to win the right to mate with females. Fun fact number 4, the skin of the giraffe secretes chemicals that repel parasites and give giraffes a distinct smell. Thank God we didn't put that next to the food court then. I think I know what they're talking about. Fun fact number 5, the ancient Greeks and Romans believed that giraffes were a cross between camels and leopards. Thus, the Latin name for giraffe is Camelpartus. It's like Camelopartisals. Did not know that. I did not know that. That's actually a really cool fun fact about the last one. I think was actually the fun fact. I think the last one was actually the fun fact. Oh, look at the penguins. They're actually trying to eat. They really don't care about the penguins at all. This also might be a good picture here from this angle. But no, it just doesn't look as good. It's like they're eating out of the hole. It just doesn't look as cool. Like, them eating the branch is cooler. Alright, well, this is our habitat. It's actually the first, one of the first habitats here. Obviously, we have some of these here. But, yeah, I want to add in some water or some sort of bushes here to make some scenery going on for our entrance. And we should be good to go for the next live stream. So, it's going to be quite some time until we have the next live stream. It's probably going to be, like I said, probably about a week until we get to that point again. But let me get another thumbnail here. Look at how nice this looks. If I just pan the camera this way, it just looks freaking eventful. The other side, it just looks meek and like bleak. But I hope you guys enjoyed that stream today, and we'll just kind of watch the giraffes for a little bit here. This is the very expensive one, at least. The very prestigious one. So thank you so much, Zach, hosting Metal Pedal, and Tuxpoo for coming out to the live stream. How about I'll make you stream for 1 minute? The caveman laugh. The giraffe is literally not moving. Bro, move. We have a live stream. They're like... There you go. I think that's it. Huh. Oh, he's going to use the rubber. Okay, how do you use this? Okay, they're going next. The scratch pad. That's what they're doing? Oh, he just did his... Okay. They really getting the details in like real life. Goodness me. Well, thank you so much for watching, Friendlings, this live stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your New Year's, and I hope it is fun and exciting. For the rest of the day today for me is, I don't know, but at 6 o'clock, we got this really cool thing with PvP, and I cannot wait to get it put together. Spent a lot of money on it, so I really want to make sure that it works, so that we can actually play some VR eventually. And I also need the SSD for personal reasons too. So, well, thank you so much, hosting Metal Pedal, Zach Daily Games, and Tuxpoo for coming out to today's live stream. I really appreciate all of your support by watching and hitting that like button, subscribing, and just being here on New Year's Day. I hope you guys have something fun to eat, and take a nap if you can, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real friendling makes their own luck. Bye!